it's Cindy, and as you can tell, my husband Greg and I are in the car, and we are doing some errands because when we're off, there's always something else we have to do, and we try to do everything in 2 days, or a lot of times we don't have it off together. So he's off Monday and Tuesdays, and I go to work, and then we only do half of the things we need to do for home. So yesterday, my husband and I, we went to the New York Film Academy in Burbank, and we went to go see the screening. I did a short film for them, and I was, about a year and a half ago, I went for an audition, and it was in Burbank, and I didn't get the role, but I went there. And when my husband and I got off the freeway yesterday, I'm like, this looks familiar to me, and it was the New York Film Academy. So last night, this Saturday, I guess they have so many students, they go for a year and a half or 2 years, and then they graduate. And, and everything is on film. I think they even teach a little bit acting. I'm not sure. I didn't check it all up. But this was for people that want to be writers and directors and producers, and it's a film academy. Basically, it is a New York Film Academy college and visual and performing arts. So they go very in depth. Well, yeah, last night at 5:30, they had the people that are graduating that put their short films together. They showed it last night. So the actors were invited. They could invite their families. The graduates were able to invite their families. And this was the first time that I really sat down and got to see what they offer to their students and what the students can offer back to get their grades. It was very professional, and the directors and the teachers were up talking to all of us about going forward in their life, because now they're going to graduate. Now they got to move on and find out where they want to go. Some may have to find a part-time job, try to continue on what they're graduating for. But my husband was noticing when he was saying, is the director said, spend 1 hour a day on your craft, on whatever you do in life. Spend an hour a day. But I think he was saying that in general, to the actors, to the film, to the students. And I think that includes everybody. Everybody, no matter what you do in life, you spend 1 hour to make it better and more successful and make yourself feel better. And then, including myself, it will make you, whatever you want to do, more rewarding in your life. And I remember when I was going back to my sales, when I was doing outside sales, our sales director used to say, just do 10% or more growth in your sales. So if you're selling something, add a processing cap. That little incentive can add up on your sales. Something so small, it's only like $3, yeah, but $3 is what you may need to add to your sale. And I think that includes in retail sales too. So I think he was just trying to say that to spend an hour of your time would keep you going, because you know what happens when they stop? They're going to say, I should continue on doing that, because your mind starts getting into other things, and everything you went for, you lost, and then you have to go back and start all over again to motivate yourself. So that was a good quote for all of us. What was really neat is that they had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 short films from different directors and writers that did the movie, and I was in the mother. And Jay Ding is still finishing up. She graduated, and she's from China. She came from China. She was doing online classes when the pandemic happened, and then she came out here to go to college, and a lot of them were from China. So it was really interesting, because they really want to make movies. They want to be in the filming industry. They're very passionate about it, and we're very excited. So some of their families couldn't be here because they're in China, and that just shows you how much something that's so important to them, that they're willing to leave, and they're going to have to go back, So because they make movies there, but they don't have the caliber, I guess, like they do out here. Because, you know, Hollywood is Hollywood. It's where it's at. And I am excited that I can be part of it because I live in California. And when the director said what he said, just before I went to the New York Film Academy to see my screening, I just left from Pepperdine College. On Backstage, there's a casting called Backstage, and you can look it up, backstage.com. You can join for free, but if someone, and you put in your headshots and all your information, and then Backstage is all over, all different states. So you put in where you live, and then you put all your information, and producers and writers and students and different places, they look at all your photos, and sometimes they invite you in to submit for one of their casting calls. Just be aware that if you're not joined with Backstage, you cannot submit for it, and that's where you have to pay for your every 3 months or once a year. But at least you can join for free and kind of find out what it is, and you can actually look up casting calls in your area and student films, and it's a good way to get your reels, and it's a good extras, music videos, but it's a good way to get started. Well, Jane Ding, I can call her Christina, that's how she found me. Well, what happened was the one in Pepperdine invited me for a role, and I didn't rejoin Backstage. I didn't do my other 3 months or my year because I got busy. So when I went back in, I could not submit for the film, for the role, but she already filmed it. Well, interesting enough, I said, next time maybe if you have another one, let me know. Well, she emailed me, and she needed me to do a voiceover because in the film it has something to do with young, and then they're older, and the gentleman is sick. Well, the actor that was playing the part couldn't express the sadness and the crying. So she asked me if I would come down and do a voiceover. So I was very honored, So I went up there yesterday, made some money, did my voiceover, and then went to my screening last night. What did the director say? Spend 1 hour on your craft. And I did. So just to give you a heads up, if you guys want to be actors and actresses and you don't know how to get up, check out Backstage, backstage.com, or starting out for, again, it's free. Just remember, when they invite you, you're going to probably have to join, but every 3 months, I think it's $49.99 or $69. You have to check up the prices. I shouldn't quote because I really don't know. So anyways, going back to, I've been stopping the car and I don't even know where I left off, but before I forget, I just went to CVS because I heard from in various YouTube saying infallible Pro Gloss, I don't know, they got everything written in front of it, by L'Oreal. I think it's like a plumper. So I went and got a color to try it out. I was excited to try it out because usually I use Buxom. So I went down to CVS and got it. I put it on my lips. There's no color. Second, it tastes horrible. It wasn't like a peppermint or like a honey. Why don't I just say this? And I'm gonna be very nice about it because I don't like talking bad about cosmetics lines. This is just not right. But I couldn't tolerate the taste, and it felt like it would ruin my appetite. Now, whatever ingredients it is, it did plump up my lips. I'm not kidding. But right now they've kind of went back the way they are because you got to keep applying it on. But the taste is not for me. So if you use it and you can use it, that's great. If you can, and maybe it's me, my taste buds. But Infallible Pro Gloss Plumper from, I think it's Maybelline. No, L'Oreal. It's by L'Oreal. I can't take it. So I'm gonna stay with my Buxom right now, or my Too Faced. Sorry L'Oreal, but worth a try. And they say they get good ratings, but I did not like the taste of it. So going back to my video. The next videos are going to be me at I can't think because the taste of it, go by Goodwill, drop off the items. It's going to show you Warner Brothers, some photos my husband and I did with the producer, Jane Dean, but to call her Christina. Her name is Christina. And a little bit of Warner Brothers water tower. We didn't go inside Warner Brothers, but we did go into their gift shop. And my hair is tangling up from the wind. It got really windy. It was sunny outside, and now it's windy. So hopefully you'll watch the rest of this. I hope you enjoy my channel. And like I said before, and I'm sure the ones that already know, and the new ones, the reason I call it Cindy Lifestyle, because I call it about whatever happens in my life, my daily day. You know, I went down to LA, I may go to the zoo, I talk about skincare, I talk about makeup, I talk about a variety of things. I don't want to just be on one subject. I kind of do a little bit of variety of things, so I'm kind of like here and there, but that's okay. If you like my channel and you like to hear something different, then I hope you enjoy it. Subscribe and like and share, and you have any comments, I'll answer them. Well, hello everyone, it's Cindy, and Greg and I were driving to LA, and we got a screening in New York Film Academy tonight, the short film that I did, so I'm hoping I get a reel for that. That would be good, and then maybe I can get some photos for this evening, or a video, we'll see. And then I got to do a voiceover for a student at Pepperdine College in Malibu for his student film. So that's kind of nice, yeah. So I'm going to be doing that today. So we are heading out, and hopefully I can take some photos and some videos of the things that we're going to do today. So we're driving, and let me show you how pretty the day is. It's gorgeous outside. It's a sunny day. I didn't know what to wear, so I'm just wearing some slacks and a blouse. But it's really pretty. And what's been going on? Not too much. Well, maybe a little. So last week I went to the doctor to find out I had this little bump on my eyebrow, and he said that looked at it and asked me if I should go to a dermatologist. And I said, well, I came to you first. Thought it'd be cheaper. And he looked at it. I have it like right up here, a little eyebrow, and it would scab, and then it would come off, and it would scab. And I thought it was a wart, or a mole, or ingrown hair. And he said I have some kind of dry skin, but he did say if it doesn't go away, go check it out. But he didn't think it was something serious. So I'm using a little Selsun Blue medicated prescription shampoo on it, and then he gave me, I don't know how you say it, but it's higher dosage than a hydrocortisone. It's a little called Trentus something. I don't know. It's at home. I'm not going to try to say it because I'll say it wrong. So I'm using it up in my little eyebrow, and I got a little one right here. So I'm using it twice a day. It says 4 times a day, but hopefully it goes away. So let's have a great day today. All right. So I'm going down here to leaving Calabasas. Let me just say that. Got some pretty greenery area here. Anyways, I did my voiceover, so I helped out a nice filmmaker. She's going to put some the short film in a film festival, and I get credit for it. So my second voiceover that I've done that was non-commercial. I did one time, and then this one was for a short film. So yeah, I was happy to do it. All right. So we're just taking a little cruise up and down, and I think right now we're on Sunset Boulevard, going back to Highland. So I thought I'd just turn on the cell phone, the camera, and check it out. It seems like a little bit of stop and go.
Turn left here. Streets open.
Let's see how long it takes Greg to make a left here.
And the guy behind us.
We'll probably make a left when the light turns
Yellow.
red. Yellow. You're right, yellow. yellow.
Yeah, let's see.
And he's gonna go. There he goes. Life of Los Angeles. Okay. Now we're going back up to a little tourist area. And there's Hollywood High with all the faces of the stars. Before it was COVID, we used to come down here for casting calls. I'd be down here like sometimes like almost every day or every week. There's Souvenir Hollywood. Everybody crossing the street. Goes straight across, and then it goes sideways. Everyone's crossing the street. Looks like Star Trek movies coming out. Star Trek Strange Worlds. I don't know what that says. I can't read it. Strange New World, Star Trek. There's the bus tour. Pick up probably more people. Careful, Greg. Here's the Warner Brothers studio toward Hollywood, and then the Warner Brothers. This is cool. Let's see if I can. Sign is Boulevard. Too, right?